Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. As Kendrick Lamar said, let's get this ish. We are in the building. And it's time to read again. And we're going to see what the one thing was that Monica was going to ask of Dante. Be careful, please. That's it. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? That's... What is she saying? She does sound pretty crazy right now. Something bad? Dante would never do something like that. He'd never hurt someone. What's Monica thinking? Both she and Yuri are acting coldly towards him. He doesn't deserve that. I'm the one who does. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles at Dante, but he doesn't smile back. The 1,000-yard stare, the coldness in the eyes. He doesn't smile. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right. He's shaken. I mean, what Monica just said was harsh. I just want to hug him, but that's not Suki's role now. You can still hug someone, I feel like. If they have a girlfriend and you're friends with them, then you can still hug them. You say no?
That's a no-go. Hell no. You gonna get punched in the face. Depending on the person.
Yeah, I think it depends.
You see, like, I'm gonna go, like, broad with this. You with your girl, all of a sudden y'all meet, like, I don't know, like a celebrity. Your girl fan out. Then your girl's like somewhat attractive. Then you hug her. Then you look at you while you hug her. Now you feel some type of way. Now I was like, bro, dude, why you do that? That's the type of stuff certain people be doing. And I can't respect that. I'm not saying all people do that, but I'm just saying that's what my experience was. I wouldn't subscribe to that. Do not be hugging on. If it was my girlfriend, I do not want any man hugging on her. You got me messed up. And if I'm there, because now I feel out of place. Like, bro, what? You out here hugging with different men? Now that sounds like a crazy statement. Because how would the girl feel if you was just hugging on different ladies?
I think it depends on who it is.
You let your girl hug on different men?
I mean, she did.
You was just strong women. Well, you got different experiences.
All right, yeah.
I want to hear you.
Like a lot of her like close friends that she's known even longer than I have. So,
Men?
Yeah. So she hugged them. And
sorry to make all these weird phrases, but I'm just thinking, like, I'm just thinking in my head. Continue. I'm just thinking.
So then she hugged him, and that was that.
Okay. That hug can open the gate to other things.
It could. It could. But it also couldn't.
But it also could.
You gotta just trust it's all about trusting your partner, man. If you have trust in your partner, then you shouldn't have to worry about it.
I think I have mad trust issues, so like I give motherfuckers a little bit of freedom. They just take it.
It's all about the trust, man.
I can trust you, and you don't have to hug a man. That's just, you know, I can trust you to go do things. I can trust you to be responsible. I don't have to trust you hugging another dude. You don't gotta hug another man. I don't know, man. That's just me. It's a little weird to me. I don't know. That's like kissing another man. Like, you showing like mad PDA. What you gonna do next? Handhold?
Maybe.
You handhold. That's crazy. You don't got no problem with a girl handholding another dude that's not you?
Oh yeah, I do.
So.
I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if you could sense the sarcasm in my voice.
No, your voice was flat. I'm confused. Some people be thinking like that, but I'm just trying to figure out, you know. I'm not trying to peer pressure you into an answer, but I'm just trying to figure out how it got to
I mean, I don't got a problem with it. I just, you know, that's just me though.
Yeah, just find it. Hey man, fuck it.
Let's continue.
Not for me. It's not for me. That's all I gotta say.
She's just looking at them from the back of the room. She doesn't look too worried. Am I the only one she's scared of because I'm an obstacle? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
What about your moms?
What about her?
Be hugging on different men. You ain't feeling no type of way?
No.
I don't feel some type of way. I might not bring it up like right then and there, but I'm gonna bring it up later. Who the fuck is this guy? What you hugging on? Like, why are you hugging on me? You know, you gotta bring it up because now you just looking silly. You know? Once the hug happened, I'm not gonna explode. If he does something crazy, like he look at me while he hugging you, or he like embrace the hug a little bit more intimately than he's supposed to, that's wild. Now you going out of your way to do that, and you do that with my mom, sure. You know what you're doing. So your mom's hugging with like 5 different dudes at the same time or in a row. You ain't got no problem with that at all.
Nah, I mean, that's none of my business.
It's your business. It's your business. That's your mother.
I told you this before. People got their own lives, so I got my own stuff to worry about.
Your mom's business is your business.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
God, it is.
No.
You with her for life. You
No.
came out of there. You with her for life. She down bad, you gotta take care of her. You with her for
Well,
life.
yeah, that.
Down
But
bad, where you gonna go? Straight to your mom. She gotta take care of you, right?
I ain't gonna like get in her relationship stuff. If she grown, she gonna do what she wanna do.
If she could get in your if you can get into her financial situation,
Yeah.
why can't you get in her relationship information?
I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to. I just feel like I don't want to.
You think that's overstepping? Is that
Maybe, yeah. I don't want her in my relationship business, so I don't want to be in hers.
Why not?
Because I want
need
to.
some advice. Anyway.
It might, but I would go to her to ask. I don't want her to come to me though.
What? For real?
Yeah, I want to just do me. Let me make my own mistakes. That's how you live and learn and get better, is by making your own mistakes.
But you got like some good advice too. Like I remember when I did that when I was your age. I did some stupid shit. Or some stupid stuff, my bad. I don't want you to go through that. Because that really put me in a bad position emotionally or financially or physically.
I would go to my mom if I had anything, but she would. I don't want her to just like ask about my stuff.
You know,
I'm a very private guy, so I keep my stuff.
She asked me how I was doing, stuff like that. So then I'm like, why are you calling me? This is like a boyfriend thing to be calling about. Like, She said, I called you just because you was on my mind. And I'm like, why are you calling me like you my girlfriend? That's like something you will call, like your girlfriend will call you about. Talking about, you was on my mind. I was just thinking about you. Don't call me just out of nowhere. Nah, it's just, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm at work. So like, she ain't give me no advice, but I did take her advice. I would take my mother's advice. I took her advice with the Colosicon BS, and although I didn't have the opportunity to use it, I think it was some helpful advice and some helpful intent in that advice.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah. I'm glad to take older people's advice. It's kind of like a freaking cheat code to stuff. It's like people been living all this time. They gonna know a little something. They gotta know a little something.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you just out here not doing nothing. So if you know a little something, you can give me. I'll take it. I'll take a little bit.
Of course.
Your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Sure. I mean, take the advice if you want. If you don't want it, don't take it.
What about you personally? What's your opinion?
I'll take the advice if I want to or I won't. That's how I roll.
Depending on the situation?
Yep. You can tell me it, but I don't have to use it.
That's good, man. I like that. That's a good answer. Very descriptive. I like it.
But I always go to someone if I want advice. So.
And you don't want them to come to you, correct?
Usually not now.
I find that interesting. Not interesting in a bad way, but interesting in an interesting way.
Thank you.
Indifferent.
Yeah.
Because what if they have like good advice to give you, and you're just like, you know what? I didn't want you to come bring that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey man, I know how to make this mad business company give you mad money. I know this is far-fetched, and you're like, this is one of my things I hate when people do this, is give me advice. Don't give me advice. Let me live my life. I'll come to you for the advice if I need it.
Yep. All right, let's end that there. Good conversation.
This is podcast talk, man.
It is. This isn't gameplay talk. This is podcast talk. What are we doing?
It's a dialogue between two guys or two future fathers who are giving different ideas or ideals on different topics.
Wow.
You know? We come from a similar background, but we have different ideals.
There we go. We gonna
Just expressing that on a social media platform, so it's on record.
So we're gonna end this and probably do one more right here, right now. And we'll see what happens. Probably get some gameplay in, actually.
Alright.
Until then.
Yo, Dante, I got you some advice for you.
Nope. We're out.
I'm not taking